I'm gonna check my settings because for some reason, no, that's all right. You guys can hear me all right?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Excellent. Alrighty then. Crack on. Boring. Skip. Here we go.
Working PCs, always getting skipped.
So Mark, say hi.
Hi.
My name is Jeff. Say hi.
My name is Jeff.
Perfect. B, say hi. Awesome. Mm. So,
Oh, hello, I am Beer.
so last time you guys met in the Colosseum / training for the clan called the Hemorrhoids. You remember as you walked into town, there was a whole heap of people trying to build up their confidence into going into a dungeon, and they all put on very real goggle glasses, which would take them into an immersive world that's very similar to the real world. It looks really real. And then you saw them literally walk into the dungeon believing that they were wearing some sort of goggles, but they were just regular glasses with lots of stuff. It's a way of vetting our soldiers.
I line up for my pair of glasses.
You get a pair of glasses. If you're scared to go in the dungeon, you get a pair of glasses, and they tell you, listen, it's a simulation. You put these on, and you will experience the dungeon, what it would be like if you went down into it.
So I'm gonna put on the simulation glasses, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna actually look at my hands and say, wow, it looks so real.
And you hear the leader of the Hemorrhoids go, yeah, Norm, you remember his name is? Yeah, you look good in those glasses. Now, listen, it's going to feel like you stand up and you follow people into a dungeon, but remember, the whole time you will be sitting in this chair. It just feels like you're moving.
I haven't even calculated sitting in the chair. I think I'm actually still standing and wearing the glasses and going,
No.
yes,
No,
I'm in a
you now,
simulation.
like currently, we're all standing around you and you're sitting in a chair.
Oh, I am in the chair.
You're in a
Okay.
chair. Yeah, I'm looking at you in a chair. But it feels like you're standing up, right?
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
well, why don't you and your friends go explore the dungeon?
The dungeon.
And
that
you look
seems like
around and you see old Cranky Pants and his horse and a few other people. And like the simulations of these characters look so real. Like it looks just like them. A little bit tinted, a little bit darker, but 100% it looks like them.
I go for the nearest cunt and start poking his nose and saying, "You look just like the real thing."
Okay, roll me
Look at him,
a.
get the fuck off.
Never mind. You don't need to roll shit. I didn't want to put it on your mark yet. 100%. It's old Cranky
I'm there.
Pants.
I'm all over it.
Yeah. So it seems pretty real. All right. And he turns. Old Cranky Pants and the rest of the group, you guys get like a massive, like wink.
Fucking hilarious. This is so good.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you guys are going on your induction tour of the dungeon, like level 1. There shouldn't be much there. But you should be pretty sweet to go down there. Nothing much really happens. I don't know, unless, one of those freak accidents occurs, where sometimes... Anyways, that probably won't happen. You guys should be right. So,
While you're saying this, there's someone poking at your face and chin and nose.
Yeah. It feels real, doesn't it? Feels really real.
I'm amazed, man. These glasses.
Now listen, and he turns to you, old man Cranky Pants. He goes, now listen, make sure this guy goes first. Okay? All right?
I'm ready to
My
go,
job, but
bro.
sure.
And as he's walking off, he's like, motherfucking poking me in the face? So fucking, who do you think he is? And then, yeah, the group sort of gets together and you guys sort of head off. Now, I'm going to write something down because, as discussed, D&D Beyond did screw up my notes. And we lost a lot of maps as well, people. So at the moment, a lot of the maps that are meant to come up just say a wonderful entry like this. Maps could not be loaded.
Yeah.
So since the update, so that's a lot of fun and a lot of the
Thanks, D&D
notes.
Beyond.
I'll be back.
That's all right. I'll fix that up. Did I hear an I'll be back?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Well, I will put a pause on that. And everyone stands around and pokes him. Does that feel real? Does that feel real? Everyone's just annoying him while he's gone.
Yeah, incessantly. Wow.
Yeah. And as discussed, the group did give you like one health potion each, a whole heap of gear, just so you'd be basically safe. So basically, any generic weapons or armor you would have had access to,
Nice.
but not like plate mail and shit, just generic.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's less than like 50 gold pieces, you've probably got access to it for free.
Nice, that's cool.
And yeah, so you
And
guys, I'm just gonna make some notes. Team. Now, there is sergeant placeholder. And as everyone's favorite.
A little bit, mate.
So you can't hear me?
Oh, you're just breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
sounds pretty clear to me.
It's a bit weird. I'm breaking up. I've got full signal.
You don't sound like you're breaking up to me.
That might be me thing.
Maybe I'm breaking up with you, Mark.
Maybe.
Did you get the flowers I sent you and the invite to a public restaurant where you can't make a scene?
I did not.
So the well-known and well-established characters that were with you last week, all of a sudden grab their stomach and say, "Oh, geez, I think something's wrong with my stomach. I feel sick. Oh, something to do with the D&D Beyond update that I ate. Oh, I gotta take a shit," and they all run off to the toilet. And then you hear a trumpet, and in comes a giant banner being carried by a big bloke, and on the banner is like a rotating door, and it's actually like an illusionary door, and you can actually see it like one of those glass rotating doors, and on the flag it's actually rotating, and they're like, presenting coming up, think quick. I was gonna say Judea Suicide Squad, but no. Team replacement, Sergeant placeholder, Tim Pereri, and what's another one? Sub, but it's spelled TZ. Sub-Zero. He can be a. So I'm gonna say Sergeant placeholder is a fighter. Tim Pereri is a He's a wizard. And Sub-Zero. No, I don't like that. Substitute. No. Oh, I know. Res Herb. Res Herb. And I actually might make him the wizard. No, I'll make him the druid. Okay, cool. So the mighty team of Sergeant Placeholder Tim Pereri and Rez Irv all rock up ready to fill in the spot for the people that just got sick from the D&D Beyond update they had last night. And they say, let's think of a good accent for. Yeah, let's get this show on the road. Yeah. That's obviously Sergeant Placeholder. And you guys all head off toward the dungeon. So can you guys see the map at the moment?
I
See,
can see a
just-
staircase and a
Eh.
semi-rectangular
Eh.
room.
Well, it's my team TV on, so it can't be reached for me. Why?
There we go. Here we go. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Door.
Ooh,
Excellent.
and now it's populated.
Excellent. And just one more draw on a draw. How do I draw on this thing? Draw.
Draw button and then
Yeah.
the glory things.
And yeah, brush. So once again, people, just so you know, D&D update kind of screwed our map somehow. So I'm having to redo all my beautiful work on the fly. So you guys are very dead at the moment.
What?
Oh,
What?
wait, what?
No idea why. I didn't change your health points.
What, dude? I can't load in, no.
Let me just have a quick. You can't load in.
Oh,
Why can't you load in?
I don't know. It might be a me issue.
I think it may be because I'm looking. Splintermine, Elric, you're both there.
I've
Both
got a full view.
excellent. Um.
This looks more promising. Maybe a temporary hiccup. We'll see. Oh, I seem to be having some real issues here.
Hey, it's the classic bar.
That's all right. Well, the good thing is, we'll get ready. We'll get all this stuff done, but hopefully you can sort out the drama you're having. Let me know if you have you reset it. Have you?
Yeah, I've done all sorts. I've gone right back to my character page, tried to load it up, and it's
Wait, is this on your new computer?
yeah,
Have you used it? Yeah, you would have used it since then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all good.
yeah.
I
I've
was,
got all
I was
these
like,
changes,
I was
so-
like, maybe it's the above VTT thing.
No, I've got that. It's just I'm getting to the gathering player data part of loading into the VTT. And it's sitting on that. Oh, I've gotten further. I've now gone to yes, loading scene. Okay, we've gotten further. It's going good. What I'm
Yay!
going to do before we kick in is just go and see if anyone else is using the internet here, because that might be what's slowing me up. In which case, I know just be patient with it. You know.
That's all right. But if you can both do a refresh of your hit points, that'd be good.
Yeah, I will once I get there. It's still loading scene for me, so it might be an internet issue. I'm just going to go and check and see if there's anything out there.
When you say refresh, I'm on 1. Should I go up to 10?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm all up for that.
Okay, that could help. Why not?
It sucks so much that all this beautiful work I did. I don't normally do lots of work, so just
Don't know if I believe that one.
oh fuck, I made fog work for the first time.
Hey, fuck it.
Walls, door, closed door, just a door. Okay, cool.
Guess what?
What?
I can see the map.
Yes! We're doing it. We're doing it, people. Do you know what's really shit? I actually went onto ChatGPT and got them to describe a dungeon entrance for me. And I wrote like little fucking stupid notes about how to describe the dungeon. And as you can see, my OneNote doesn't have it because I've lost my subscription. So I've got to actually redo that. I have to pay like $6.99 a month.
I want to check out this new Chinese AI they got going.
Bit racist, but all right. Why?
Why not?
Yeah, fair enough.
New AI.
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's going to be different than ChatGPT. Apparently, it's freeware.
It's never freeware. Oh, dude, I got my tires replaced today, and when I was in the waiting room, I walked in, and there's 3 blokes in there, and one of them picks up the paper, and it's got Donald Trump on the front, and that began a discussion between us all, where we're just talking backwards and forwards about everything in the world, and we all agreed that everyone's going to come together and unite, and one of the guys was from Malaysia, and I told him about how when I went over there, I said, first of all, I want to bring back national service for everyone that's not in the top like 1% of academics. Everyone else does like a year or two of national service. And then, yeah, and so that means ambulance, fiery, whatever you want to do, you can go do that, but you're helping the country for 2 years.
Okay.
And the idea is the reason is because when I was at military, I saw lots of people that came from drug fucked homes with violence and shit, and they had no confidence in themselves. And by the end of the 2 years, they were like corporals with 150 good close friends, a good health regime, fucking a wife, kid. Like it just changed lives for the better. And I never like the only downside was basically when they went away for too long with the army, they often lost their wives. But yeah, so anyways, we're talking and I said that. And then one of the guys is like from Malaysia and he's like, I agree with that. And I told him about in Malaysia how their national dance, as appointed by the king, like one of the sultans when he became king, is the chicken dance.
Oh no.
And when I heard that, I thought that was hilarious. Because someone's doing the chicken dance as like instead of singing Advance Australia Fair or something, everyone gets up and does the chicken dance. And he's like, well, actually, like when it first happened, everyone was like, that's a bit dumb. But what it did was it actually united everyone because their old national dance and stuff was a Malay dance, which excluded all the Indians, the Chinese, and all the other people that lived in their country. So by making it something that's completely neutral and fun, at the start of every big government thing, all the prime ministers, all the kings, sultans, people in the bar staff, absolutely everyone's on the dance floor doing the chicken dance.
The
And it
power
became,
of polka.
yeah, ours could be the heel and toe polka or Nutbush City Limits or something like that.
Oh, that's not polka. That's the thing about the chicken dance. It's polka.
Oh yeah, of course.
It sounds best through an accordion.
Yeah, I don't know if that means it's polka, but I'll believe you because I love the idea of it being a polka. I don't know if it technically is. Like the music is.
I'm pretty sure it does actually branch from the
Yeah.
old German polka tradition.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. I was just saying I don't think the actual dance moves would come under polka. I think they're in a league of their own. But yeah, he was basically saying
Every dance
it
move is
seems
polka.
funny, but it united the country because no one objected to it. Everyone's kind of like on board with the chicken dance. Kids love it, adults love it. It's fun to do when you're drunk. It's fun to do when you're a kid. It checks out. All right, so you guys walk down into the dungeon's depths. You walk down, there's a entry, you walk in, And obviously, as you're walking along, there is like quest boards up that you can see on your left. You have a quick glance. There's a few about collecting some items. There's a few about collecting some, like killing some creatures and taking tokens and bounties. But your guide, Sergeant Placeholder, says, "Yeah, well, this is just the induction, and we're just placeholder characters, so don't pick up any of those, y'all." And he goes, "All right, come this way."
Guys, I can't hear you. I'm just gonna mute for a second. I'll be right back. I'll be ready to go soon. Real sorry.
All good.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna say, hey, look. I'm not gonna say I've been around. I haven't. But I've looked into the depths of despair and the
Yeah.
expense of power
Uh-huh.
and
Right.
the stars upon the skies.
Yes.
And what the fuck is a placeholder?
That's my name.
Oh, your name is placeholder.
Sergeant Placeholder, yes.
Oh, I'm very sorry if I was insensitive.
No, not at all. Yeehaw, I'm crazy western guy. There's gold in them hills. I'm a placeholder. I can say what I want. Everyone go fuck themselves. I'll probably die this week. Which is a weird thing for someone to say, but he seems adamant that by next week he'll get replaced by the people that came back after the D&D Beyond virus. So, you see these missions on, then you're wearing your goggles and you walk in, and the auto gnome guard on the left, there's two doors that seem to just have symbols above them, and you see the auto gnome just finished closing one of them. Roll me a perception check.
One perception check coming up at a full +0. 13.
13, yeah. So it was this door on the left that he came out of, and you see there's blood trails from that door over to a pile on the left. And when you glance over there, let me just move you. When you glance over there, you see all the people before that were putting on goggles. You see a lot of dead bodies over there, and there's a lot of the goggles on those people.
Okay.
And they look
so-
really real. Like really, really, really real. It makes you question, like, this simulation is so good. You swear you can smell the blood across the room.
Okay, so this is a scary looking robot thing, isn't it?
It is, yes. And they seem to be guarding the doors. They're both guarding separate doors. And you look at them, and the guards look towards you. And then he walks over and he looks at Sergeant Placeholder and nods. And then he hands you a note. And it says, "One of these doors leads through the dungeon. The other leads to certain death. One of us always tells the truth, and one of us always lies. You can ask one of us a single question before you decide which door to go through."
Where's the bathroom?
Okay, so I remember this scene from Labyrinth.
So you said, "Where's the bathroom?"
I did.
The bugbear guard points over across all the bodies with the VR goggles on over on the
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
So in the corner, you literally see
Across the bodies.
over all,
Yeah,
and you actually see that one of the arms and legs is like half flushed down the toilet. The auto gnome was trying to get rid of it.
Okay, all right. In which case, I turn to that bugbear because I can see a toilet, right?
Yeah.
I turn to that bugbear and go, "All right, which one's the door to go through to get to the dungeon?"
And he turns and points at the door behind him,
Excellent. That's the one.
and the auto gnome takes out a note and hands it to you, Shot Smile.
Ooh, me.
And
What's the note say?
it says, "Hi."
That's when I start squinting. And it's like, wait, he might be the one who's lying. He's just sent me a message that says he's high, and he doesn't look very high. I know his eyes are red. Actually, I take that back. His eyes are red as fuck. Yep, okay. He sent me a message that says he's high.
Okay, so are you guys going to walk through that door?
The one behind the bugbear is the one I'll be heading for. I'm
Okay.
just trying to sort out my hit points because it says for me that they're full.
This might be the shortest campaign ever.
Why did we all die?
We'll find out. One of them leads to certain death.
Yeah, I know. I'm going through the one that the bugbear said was the way into the dungeon.
Okay.
My logic being is
Yes.
that he pointed to a toilet. I asked where a toilet was. He pointed to a toilet that I could visually see was a toilet, so he must be telling the truth.
Yeah. He also said you could only ask one question.
Yep. And?
Yeah.
Not my fault he answered the second one.
Yeah, no, that's all right. You can walk through it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you walk through the door.
Yep.
And I'll get you to roll a perception check.
Sure.
Dexterity? No, just a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Sheet
dear.
vanished. Perception check. Okay. I'm heaps
I
good
see
at
nothing.
these. Did it roll? Because like I've lost it on my sheet.
It's still rolling.
Cool. Just gonna refresh.
10. Yeah, you walk through and you see blood everywhere. And you see the blood leading to a door about like 20 feet to your left. And you quickly realize that on the other side of both these doors is just the same area.
Yeah, there we go.
And yeah,
Love how my intelligence 6 ass could figure that shit out.
and you walk in. And yeah, you enter the dungeon. I truly, like, there's so much going on in that room, but we're going into the dungeon. Let's go. Okay. Now I have to actually get that map. So we're going to just do that right now on the fly. Where is this stupid map? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
Oops. That rolled something really painful too. What the hell is wrong with my sheet, man? Oh, it's the wrong guy. It's like, now it's not letting me load BGT again.
Where was that thing? There, maps. That sucks. Let's see if that works. Oh my god, fuck me. Stupid Windows update, shut up. Level 1. Looks like that's working. What the fuck? So, how is it that you're... Can you see this shit? Your
I
character...
can't see anything at the moment. My shit's been all fucked up.
Yeah, well, your character's remembered where I put you on the map. but all the things I put on the map have disappeared.
Wow.
It's really bizarre. Like I just updated the map and it literally put you at the entrance. I didn't have to do a thing. Okay. So you guys enter the dungeon and you get to the bottom of the stairs. You look across. There's a hallway going out to a T intersection. You hear moist dripping. You hear no other footsteps. You see a pool of blood at the bottom of the stairs. Likely, at the bottom of the stairs and leading forward to an area. Let me just draw it on the map for you. A lot of blood just there, right in front of you.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is look up and side to side and down and see if there's anything sharp, pointy, or pressure plated that might cause a lot of blood to be in that spot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just roll me a quick perception check, my dude.
It's a 13?
Yeah. Luckily enough, with all the blood there and trails still going up the wall in a sharp, like on the right hand side you see seeping blood, and on the left hand side you see like splatters where it looks as if the blood's been thrown, and you see slits in the right hand side that look like there's some sort of blades hidden in that wall.
Sorry, I
Mm.
accidentally restarted. I didn't mean to.
That's all right.
I
What
just
is?
thought maybe it's a Chrome issue. Because I've got like an onboard graphics and card in this laptop, and
Yeah,
I noticed that the card wasn't being used, so maybe it's trying to load shit on the inbuilt one, which isn't being liked by because it uses hardware acceleration, blah blah. So I just switched it over onto just that the good card.
yeah,
See if that makes a difference. Seems to be going a lot faster.
yeah. All good, man.
Fucking boo.
Way better.
Yeah, like almost instant loading.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so that I just know I gotta switch myself to the NVIDIA GPU only when we get to that point. I can, however, seem to see the entire map.
Perfect. Yeah, I haven't had time to do fog because I'm not going to do it because I spent so much
Yeah,
time doing it before. Fuck that shit.
that's fine.
I'm just going to
I'll just
introduce
zoom in.
characters as you come across
Yeah,
them.
love it. Love it. Now, is my horse with us? Or has he been taken off the
Yes,
stage?
yes. Are you able to add it?
Yeah, I should be able to.
If not, let me know.
Should be fair. Why is my sheet aimed at that side?
And I know it's not Black Betty, but in my head, that's what it is.
Sure.
So what's your
It's
horse's name?
it's Bill the Bastard.
Bill the Bastard.
Yeah.
Can we fix it?
And there's also Christopher.
Oh, speaking of which,
Who's Christopher?
My Robin. The guy,
Yeah,
the little red-breasted Robin that lives in the nest that is my
I
dad.
remember.
Yeah, Christopher Robin.
come up because I should have a sprite.
All right, so you guys observe that there's a whole heap of scythes in the wall. You can see the blood seeping down, and you're looking for an activation plate when you hear, "Oh God, oh God, thank God, the exit!" And you see a gnome running towards you. "Oh God, oh please, oh."
How old is the gnome? How old does he look?
Let me just check. About 43.
Young gnome? Yeah,
Yeah.
as he runs past me, I'm going to stick my leg out and trip him up. He's one of them kids that's been on my lawn.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
You see the gnome run towards you, and gets to about the middle of the blood, and the scythes go out and chop the gnome in two. And it
Oh.
falls down dead in front of you.
Oh.
And at this point, I'm gonna like pop up and say, "Hey, I was gonna warn him, but I just didn't know the nomenclature."
So the gnome gets cut in half. You say the nomenclature, which is an amazing pun. And Sergeant Placeholder comes up, and he looks you in the eye, and he's like, "That's just dead disrespectful," and he slaps you.
And I say, "Dead disrespectful. That's a good one, man. You're better at this than you think. I'm gonna have you trained by the end of this."
And he goes, "You're right, you're right. I'm a disgusting punner," and he runs into the blades as well.
Oh my god.
What have I done?
At this point, I'm gonna walk over to Mr. Bluetail. I'm just gonna be like, just you got something on your face, lad. Let me fix it. And I'm gonna reach up and I'm gonna, if he'll allow me, yoink the goggles off his face.
Okay, I expect to be sitting in my chair.
Yep. Also, your headset is up.
Oh, my bad. I expect I should be sitting in my chair right now. So let's move me back to the previous part where I'm in my chair.
Yeah, when the goggles come off, you're back at the starting room with everyone staring at you.
Really?
No, that'd be fucking nice though, wouldn't it?
Oh, wouldn't it?
Tim Pereri looks at you guys and looks at Sergeant Placeholder, and he's like, I just can't believe Kenny's dead. Oh God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. You killed Kenny. And he walks forward.
Bastards!
He walks forward slowly towards the blood where the, and you can
I'm
clearly
gonna say, no, wait, stop.
no. Oh no. I'm not going in there. I wasn't going in there. I was just gonna, and he
I also wasn't rolling any persuasion on that, just to be completely
yeah. Oh no, he was like, "Oh, sorry, I might have confused you." And he just goes up to the wall and puts up some parchment and like puts a pitten into it and just pulls out a bit of coal and starts writing pressure plate and then like an arrow pointing down to the left and then equals death. And Tim just sort of goes, "The signage in these fucking dungeons is atrocious. Really need to work on that." And yeah, so you guys have worked out that this whole rectangle yonder, where the bodies are basically, is where the pressure plate is. And I'm just going to get you to do a quick perception check.
Let's do a quick perception.
Or investigation check, whichever one works best for you.
May I? I would love to do an investigation. Oh, never mind. Oh dear. My head.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah.
Yep, on perception.
You look at where the blades went and where they stood, and you're pretty darn certain, like, because the sides are out, that if you actually just walk over their bodies, you won't need to disarm any other traps.
Nice. I will do just that with I'll mount Bill the Bastard, and we'll try it through using their bodies as
Yeah,
stepping stones.
it's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And Nethion says, "I'll guard the exit and the entry." And he takes out a magazine that says Magazine of Magazines. And inside is a detailed list of every magazine in the Forgotten Realms that you can order.
Oh my god, it's a collector's magazine.
It's a collector's magazine, and you can sort of go through it, and it's got an order form at the back, so if you like find one that you want to really like dig into, you can.
You know what would really complete the scene? if he pulled out an assault rifle and loaded the magazine into it.
He does that. He pulls out a full fucking assault rifle, which no one knows what it is, and then jams the barrel with bits of the magazine, so this assault rifle will never work again.
I'd imagine he just rolls up the magazine into a cylinder and just jams it in the barrel.
Jams it in the barrel.
I think, to be fair, I might have a rough idea of what it maybe was, but I don't really remember. It's just I've got something similar strapped over my back, but I generally used to hit things with because I can't remember how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because Shartsmail is actually a very impatient fella, he's gonna step on top of this cunt and say, "Excuse me," and just kind of try to make it that far, and I'll let the GM tell me if I actually made it that far.
You made it that far? Like you hadn't worked that out yet, but Cranky Pants did realize that, so he was all over it.
Yeah, and I've already crossed on the horse.
Yeah. I'll move everyone across. Everyone's sort of going across. You guys all get there. Nethpierre's guarding the exit.
Oh, and at this point, this is important.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out a small pellet and feed my sprite.
Pellet or pallet?
Yes.
Love it.
It looks like a very small crate, but it's in fact like fish food kind of thing that you would feed to a sprite when it's in the material plane.
My brain is hurting so much.
I'm pretty sure, to keep things simple for you, Mod, that Christopher just nibbles on bugs that get caught in my hair. So like,
I
there's nothing
appreciate
weird
that.
about that. Yeah.
So back to this pallet. Are the pellets shaped
Yeah.
like pallets, or do you have a large container, which is a pallet that has pellets on it? I don't know. How is it both? I'm just trying to picture it. This isn't for the game. This is for my sanity. Hang on.
It's reality bending.
Okay.
I'm going to roll an
pellets.
intelligence
Okay.
check.
Give me a
Mitchell.
second. Imagine
Mod
Frisky
is rolling an
Sprite.
intelligence check. A 14. I don't know if it's high enough. What's the
Okay,
DC on this pallet?
Okay, now, well, just to clear it up, I'll make sure that you understand that it is in fact a pellet-shaped pallet.
It's a
Yes.
pellet, but is it the size of a
So-
pallet or a pellet?
Yes.
It's the size of a pellet. It's very small.
No, well, that would be the
It
size of a
looks
pellet.
like- okay,
Yes.
now if you just imagine,
So,
right?
A
some very
pallet,
small
think like a
cat food.
fucking. My brain is exploding right now.
Hey, Jeff,
You're
broke
saying
the
the
GM,
opposite.
stop it.
You're saying the opposite.
Yeah,
Is it
I know.
if it's shaped like a pallet and it's the size of a pellet, it's minuscule and it's square. If it's
Yes.
shaped like a pellet,
I'm thinking
but it's the
it is
size of a
very-
pallet, it is like 5 feet across. So
It is.
Also,
It is
also,
the size of a
yes.
very small pallet.
no. Okay, so
It's
I want to know:
you know,
is this
feeding it
something you're
to,
carrying in one hand, two hands, or dragging behind you?
I'd say I just pull it out of my pocket and feed it to my little sprite.
Okay, so we're talking about a pellet-sized pallet that has pellets.
That's right. Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. That's all right. It's just if you're going to be carrying something that's over 5 feet in size, I wanted to make something comical that you could drag along behind you.
But
Oh,
didn't you,
that
didn't you
reminds
know
me.
that because he's the inventor of pockets in D&D, at least in World Render, all of his pockets are actually bags of holding.
Oh, I hope they don't cross over those pockets.
No, definitely not. That would be a terrible idea.
So, let me see if I can do this. It's
I'm
good.
also known as the inventor of what's called a mouser.
Hide all. And then reveal square. There we go. I like this. And then I can do this. And All right, so you guys get to the T intersection. You see to the left, there's a bit of an open space. And to the right, another open space. And you're like, that could be anything.
Yep.
What I'll do is open my eyes and open my nostrils and make a perception test into that open space.
Oh, yes, excellent. There seems to be a foul odor coming from the right-hand path. The left is not as foul. It smells a bit clearer. Also, if you do a, let me just have a look. I'll do this. 1, Mr. 2, Mr. 3, Mr. Rini. This is what sucks when you all set up and then somebody fucking fucks. Okay, passive. No, you don't hear anything. Yes, it smells off to the right, and as you stick your nose out to sort of smell, you feel like a gust of air go straight past you and clangs on the wall down the, let me go to select, the south of the tunnel. And then you hear, "Hey, fuck you!"
Gonna get my axe ready, just in case.
And you see a goblin scream, "Hey, fuck you!" And he just threw a spear at you.
Ah! Well, obviously I want to dodge out of the way, but...
No, it went past you. It went past you, it missed.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, fuck you!" And then he starts running.
Starts
Fucking...
running.
Fuck you! Fuck me! Fuck you!
Yeah, fuck you!
And is he out down to the south?
He's to the north.
To the north?
And I don't know if you can see him. I'll move him
Oh,
out into
yeah,
the
I can
open
see
a
him
bit.
now.
Hey,
Yeah.
since this guy's said "fuck you" a couple of times,
Yep.
now I believe I don't have a spell that makes me do any damage with this. Let me check.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Excellent. That's what I
but
like to hear.
I'm gonna call out, "Hey, it was called a jumperline until your mum got on one."
Oh!
And you hear him go, "Hey, fuck you!" And then you actually roll a perception check.
Perception.
Everyone or just him?
Both yous.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, nat 20.
Nat 20,
Okay.
100%. When you say that, you hear like 6 other voices go, "Oh!" And like you can see them, you can hear footsteps running around in circles. And like, shut up, wasn't that fucking good a call? Fuck that. You know my mum's not
Hearing
fat.
that, I'm gonna call out immediately. Oh, so there is someone there. I thought I just saw a hatful of assholes creeping across the floor.
Ooh, damn. I'm gonna get you to roll a persuasion check.
Okay. I've got, oh yeah, +3 persuasion.
You're our charisma guy, man. You're the warlock, remember?
It's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear like cheering and like, "Whoa, damn!" And
How
you
far away
see
is this guy?
about 50 feet.
Can I actually see him?
Well, I'm assuming you guys have sort of, even though the axe went past, if you're going to be saying that stuff, I'm going to say that you came up and sort of looked around the corner. So you'd see him going, "Hey, fuck you."
And then in that
Can I-
case, I'm gonna call out, "Hey, is that a bone around your neck? Is that so the dog will play with you?"
Oh!
Oh, and you look up and you see like, before it was just him, and now you can see like 6 goblins come out of hiding. And from your little assessment, as you look at it, you feel like he was trying to lead you into a trap.
Yeah.
But now all 6 goblins are laughing so hard, and they're like standing around and go, "Damn, you got served! Whoa, this guy's the fucking man! Oh, you fucking suck, dude! You're getting whooped." Um, and yeah, so these 6 goblins are like, "Yeah, this guy fucking sucks, yeah," and they stab this dude.
Ha!
They stab the shit out of him, and then chop off his ears. And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, dude, we was gonna like kill you in the back. We wanted to kill you, but like honestly, you fucking rule. This guy sucks. If there's a
I'm gonna
goblin quest,
tell 'em straight up.
here's some
Hey
ears."
guys, have you got like a piece of wire or like a piece of rope for these ears?
Yeah, yeah, I got some wire and rope, and they go out and they bring out like it's a wire rope, and it's got like 12 elf ears on it, and they sort of just scrape the elf ears off and drop them on the ground, and then
Yeah.
put the goblin ears on there, and like, yeah, 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 here you go.
Proudly wear it.
Yeah, that was fucking sick. Yeah. Hey, what's your name, dude?
What's my name? Do you think you're good enough to know my name?
Oh!
Oh, damn. Oh, you got served. Oh, fucking. And he's like, don't fucking be stabbing
You
me.
just
Don't be
call
stabbing me.
me.
That wasn't such a good call. That wasn't such a good call. That wasn't such a good call.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna loom over him from my horse with my great axe in one hand and just be like, "Wasn't it? I thought it was pretty good."
Oh, are you guys approaching?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Sorry, it sounded like a yelling battle. Okay, you guys have walked up, and now there's the dead goblin on the ground, and I'm just going to do it this way. I'm just going to go like copy, copy, paste, 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 paste. Why are they randomly appearing fucking everywhere? That's crazy. And they're like, damn, you suck, you suck. And they're all sort of dancing around him. I'll just zoom in a bit. So our players at home can see the dead guy. And they're all like, yeah, you fucking suck, dude. Woo! And then they're like, anyways, we was gonna lead you in here and like kill the shit out of you, but you know, we've actually, and they hold up a whole heap of those goggles,
Ah, yep.
and
yep.
they hold them up, and they're like, we've got our own little adventurers league in here, and we've kind of earned all the kills we need to finish our quest. So like, man, you're good. You can go. We're gonna go back to our little hidey hole. And as long as you don't come into our area, you're good to go by us.
And I'm just gonna say to him, like,
So
hey,
just I gotta ask a question. So what you're saying? Should we stay off your lawn? We're good.
Yeah, yeah.
I can
This is our
I can
lawn.
respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Also, if any of you die, we'll probably take your ears so we can get extra money. But apart from that, you're good to go. And basically just
You might not want the right one. It's a bit I don't hear so good out of it.
well,
and
yeah. No, that's okay. We hand them in for quests. We've got the
before we
Goblin
part
Adventures
ways,
League, and they
before
run
we
in
part,
here and they're like, listen. We're gonna watch some Conan, so just try and keep it down and have a good day. And they basically go in and close their door.
oh, I was gonna insult him one last time before they go.
You can always insult them as they're going.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna call out, hey, just make sure there's no mirrors in there. You don't want to see that.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
disadvantage.
yeah, the other ones were much better. You got to work your way up with sick burns.
What if I'm also grinning and spinning my axe in my hands as the like not like swinging it around or anything, just like spinning the handle.
I
in my hands.
disadvantaged at 18.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't need my help.
Yeah, you hear oh, and you hear ah, and 2 more goblin ears get thrown out the window.
Ah, nice. Alright, well, shall
I'll
keep
add that
going.
to my necklace.
Yeah, nice. So
And
that's
4 goblin ears on my necklace.
and Irv, Res Irv, the elvish druid, he's like, I am somewhat kerfuffled by this whole interaction. And honestly, that's kind of fucked up, and points at the elf ears on the ground. Like, it's quite a lot of elf ears.
I
Well,
mean,
if it makes you feel any better, elves aren't like an endangered species or something, are they?
Well, funnily
yeah.
enough, it does not make me feel better.
Oh, well,
It, it's
does it?
can I just ask, what is he, an elf?
Yeah, this guy's an elf.
Yeah. Fair.
Yes, like, it's one of those things, like,
Okay, so realizing why this guy's upset, I'm gonna quickly make a quick bouquet out of the elf ears and pass them to him. It's like, here you go. You could cherish them with a bouquet.
you know what? You're a bit of a dick. I'm out! And he turns into a bird and just starts flying away.
Whoops.
He's like, honest, because now when people are in animal form, they can talk, remember?
Yep.
In 2024 rules. So he turns into an animal and he's like, honestly, like, seriously, fuck these guys. Oh, a little bit of a dick. Oh my God. Imagine saying that. Imagine handing you the. And then, as he's just mumbling, he just flies off.
And I'm just gonna look over at Cranky Pants and say, was that the wrong thing to do? Did I get that wrong?
Look, I was gonna treat them more like dog tags, you know. Collect them
That's
up
what I thought I
with
was doing,
no,
and
no.
you
You showed absolutely no respect, lad. Like,
oh
you know,
that's-
folding them together into whatever the fuck that was. No, they should have been carefully gathered up, wrapped in some kind of cloth, and presented with humility.
it's okay. We'll talk about that last thing you said later. What's further on down here?
I don't know. Why don't you go and have a look? I'll be right behind you.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, okay. Hey, Sprite. Yeah, my little Sprite. I'm gonna call you Fanta. Scout ahead, would you?
Fuck's sake.
And I'm gonna get Fanta to fly
Oh
up
no.
here, if I may.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me? And I'll clear the way. Hang on a sec. Fog reveal square. Cool, cool, cool.
And as soon as my Fanta gives the all clear
Wha-
that there's monsters nearby, I'll go and follow her up.
Oh, okay. So just flying like literally like 30 feet forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. All clear, boss.
Okay, then I'll walk up. Sorry, not fly. Why is it not doing my measuring thing? Here we go. Measure while dragging.
Where's it? Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, 30 feet is actually only up to there. So
Yeah.
I actually
Ignore
have
that.
enough.
Remember. Ignore that. Ignore that shit.
Okay. So I'll
It's a
try.
regularly sized dungeon. These aren't giant cavernous things.
Okay. Well, I'll try and catch up with my sprite named Fanta.
Yes, your sprite named Fanta is like, God damn, this is gonna take forever if you move me bit by bit. How about some fucking trust? How about some fucking trust? We've been together forever. Like, let me go 40 feet this time.
And I'm gonna say to him, you know something? I know you've got the carbon. Why don't you just go ahead, Fanta, as far as you can, and tell us where the next scary thing's gonna be at until we catch up.
All right, I will get you
Once
to.
we get, I just want to say, once we get to this corner and sort of like stop, is when Charlotte's Mail will notice the hot horse breath on the back of his neck. Like, and old man looks over and I'm just like, George, I'll be right behind you.
Hmm.
I look up at Fanta and make like a sarcastic face. Being a Fae, it makes one straight back, like, mortals. You're just as bad, but I'm not gonna say anything.
So when you
Yeah.
move Fanta, I'll reveal what they see. So this whole sort of room, you notice, Fanta notices a very similar door to the goblin's other hidden door down here.
Probably don't go in there.
Roll me a perception check for the sprite.
Ooh, okay.
Let me just see stat block. So we've got a perception of +3.
+3. Whoops, I missed. Oh dear.
Oh,
That's a crit miss.
Yeah, so basically, Fanta comes up to about there and is like, well, apart from the goblin's back door, wink, it's pretty much a dead end.
Okay, well, I'll go and catch up before she slides into the goblin's back door.
what was she saying? Is that in a dead end? Wouldn't we just go back the other way?
Well, there's north.
But we don't know that.
Yeah, it looks like a dead end to me.
Okay, so we're right next to her.
Well,
Pretty
we
much.
weren't when she said that.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, like she reported that there's a dead end
And
down
I'm gonna
the other end
say,
of the goblins.
hey, Fanta, what's up that northern corridor? Over this way.
Ah, looks like a dead end. I'll
Dead
go.
end.
I'll go have a look. If you like, if you want me to have a look, I can have a look. Like, oh, big boss needs me to go check out every single fucking corner. Always
gonna
telling
go,
me what to do.
wait,
This is bull.
actually
And then,
and pull
I
out pallet.
oh, Scooby Snack.
Before she goes. Yeah, I'm gonna feed her a pallet.
And
She obviously is getting grouchy and needs one.
yeah. Fucking, I was a little bit low blood sugar. It feels much better. Most sprites do have diabetes.
I'd like to point out that at this point, Robin, Christopher comes flying back from around that corner and lands in my head.
Oh yeah, you've got a flyer too.
Okay. Yeah. So it goes around there. Um, the one thing I will say is if you're sending animals to go ahead and scout, that's 100% fine. But what method of communication do you have with them?
So this was kind of the joke with Christopher doing that. It's like he might have flown up there and flown back, but he can't tell me shit because we don't talk. He just hangs out in my hair. I'm
Yeah,
not familiar. He's my pet.
basically I was gonna just limit the
Yeah,
thing, but
no, that's just like he comes back. He's probably seen it all, but he can't tell us shit. So we still need the familiar to actually go and look.
yeah, no, the basically the sprite, the bird Christopher comes back, but then Fanta is sort of talking out, out the side of her mouth. Oh, this bullshit! Like, doesn't trust me. I already told him it's dead end. What's the point of go? And as they sort of get to hear, you see the muffling stop, you hear the muttering stop, and it's like kind of like, I just did a roll. Oh, yeah. I found a secret entrance up here. I opened a secret pathway. There's a pathway up here.
I'll go run up to see where this secret pathway is.
Right behind him the whole way.
Excellent. And so is Tim. I am a
Good on you,
great
Tim.
wizard. Some
Mr.
call
Ferrari.
me Tim. Yeah, so see a big pathway, and at the end you can see a whole heap of statues. Big soldier statues. I'm just going to do a circle.
Soldier statues, huh? I used to be a soldier. Do I recognize anything like about them? Like maybe what army they're from, or what time, anything like that?
You see, the main thing you see is a whole heap of soldiers, and they all have big halberds, and these things are like 20 foot tall.
Jesus.
When you get to the end of the hall, which I'm just going to move you so I don't have to fucking do weird shit. And I do once again apologize for my language because it is frustrating that I actually worked out all the descriptors and now it's gone.
Yeah, man.
I don't care enough to actually stop the game because of it. I just wanted you to know that there would be less swearing if I was reading the beautifully made up ones. All right, so you see this? They're all soldiers holding weapons. Down either side. They're all about 20 foot tall. And at the base, over here, you see a stepping stone up to a platform. And on that platform, there is a giant, like not a giant, sorry, a large sword. You might even say the sword looks pretty good. The sword is in fact great. It looks just fucking great. It's a great sword.
I'm like pretty keen on big choppy weapons, so I'm gonna just start making my way into them just cautiously. Like I'm not gonna go rampaging into the room. I'm not angry yet. I'm just gonna slowly make my way down here, keeping an eye on the soldier statues as I go.
I'm gonna actually be about there, if I may. Just kind of waiting. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get my sprite to just kind of search the room.
I think I might actually maybe get to this point and realize that it's maybe not the best idea to ride my horse into this chamber. That might be disrespectful. So I'm gonna dismount. And
I 100% thought you were gonna say disrobe. I
disrobe.
disrobe.
And have I might do that to you later, but and then just like go walking down myself. Stop me if anything's gonna happen before I get there, but I will proceed all the way.
No, you make it all the way down to the altar.
Nice.
Just sort of here.
Yep. Can I look around and see if there's any writing?
Yeah, give me a perception check, both yous.
Uh, 16.
It's a good one. 18.
You see there is a okay, so let me just have a look at you said 16 and 18. That works out perfectly. Okay. So the 16 is as you're looking at the sword.
Yeah, and the surroundings, looking for traps or writings that might,
Yeah, no, that's all right. You don't have to say that. I'll do it with the perception check you rolled. That's all good.
Yeah.
You didn't roll a 17, so you didn't see the giant pit trap, and you did. Yeah, no, that's all right. Well played though. Anyways, also you didn't roll a 19 shot smell, so you also fell down a pit trap. So with your 16, you see the sword, and basically next to it on a sign. God, I wish I had the wording, but you see every battle is won by spirit. Every soldier's spirit comes from the beat of a drum, from the beat of the drum in his heart. And then you see the sword, and it's literally just dug into the stonework up on this top platform. And it says, release the potential.
Okay.
And
Can I see the words "release the potential" from where
no, I'm about to tell you what you can see. If he wants to relay that to you after you hear, you look around, and you're looking at the statues because you're right back here. The statues are 20 foot tall, and they all have these halberds. But on their back, you can see they have other. They've got their big packs like a soldier, but then they've got other additional packs on the side that seem to house not weapons, but instruments, potentially. Like one has like a bit of a drum, you can see a bow of a thing. But the you hear Tim say, all right, everyone, this, like, I know everyone wants to grab the sword. This is quite obviously a trap room. So if we all just walk slowly towards the exit, along the path we came in.
Old man Cranky Pants is already halfway up the platform towards the sword.
Oh, yes. Excellent. I can see everyone's listening to me. I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
Wait, Tim.
So just to
Mister-
check, on the way out, like while all this is going on, this is kind of important. I'm sorry to interrupt, but does this guy here have an instrument like a drum or a trumpet or something like that? On the corner here,
Yeah, on his back.
on his back. And what is it? What instrument is it?
It looks like a stringed instrument, like a lute.
I'm gonna see if I can take it.
Yeah, you walk over to it and you look up at the 20-foot tall statue and the like 9-foot tall lute made out of stone, and you sort of start considering the mathematics behind lifting a stone lute off a statue.
I take it all back. This is not a cunning plot. I'm just gonna go into the corner and wait for what the fuck happens next.
The sword, but I might just before Tim gets out of the room, I might just like call out over my shoulder and just be like, "Hey, Mr. Pereira, before you go, there's some kind of riddle here. If you want to like read it, maybe we can figure it out. I'll hold off on grabbing the sword." But I don't get it.
So where's this riddle?
I was talking to the wizard because he's
All
actually
right.
smart.
All right, so I'm coming down.
And I'll just kind of sit down on the edge of this bit away from the sword so he knows I'm not going to grab it before he gets down here.
Yeah,
I'll be sitting kind of.
he comes right down to you, and he gets to here, and he's like, "All right, what's it say? Where is it? Just here?"
Down here?
And he's
Yeah,
like,
I'll point him to where it is.
"All right, every soldier's not a heartbeat of the drum. Okay, I'll get him to roll an intelligence check." I will get him to roll it with advantage. All right.
Also, Jeff, half the point of getting this guy to come down here instead of you is if shit does go wrong, at least one of us can maybe get away.
Ah, yes. As you can see, I'm in the most harmless corner of the room I can find.
Yep.
close to the exit.
And I left my horse.
He says, okay, plays music. Okay, every soldier marches to the beat of the drum. Release the potential. Okay, so maybe the sword's name is the potential.
Okay.
Okay,
See, I
and
was kind
yeah, sorry, I thought you invited me down to try and work it out. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say that if the name of the sword is the potential, the idea is to release it. Maybe I should pull it out.
All right, well, and he has a quick look around the altar, just sort of stopping there, and he's like, well, I guess maybe soldier beat of the drum, not won by the sword. Okay, so I think releasing the potential could be good, as in we release the sword, that could be activating it, but soldier doesn't march to thing, but the beat of the drum in his heart. I honestly, I wish I rolled better, but I did not. Um, I, okay, so these things have like we can see the musical instruments on them.
Mm-hmm. Does one of them have a drum?
He's gonna look around and he goes, "Yeah, this one over here has a drum. This one has a
Okay, so that's the
drum."
first part. So maybe beat the drum. Like, do we hit the drum? Is there
I,
anything around that statue that?
I'll give it a go, and he's gonna go up and does a little bit of a jump spell on himself and
Nice.
begins climbing up towards the drum and tries to play it with his quarterstaff. He's like, it doesn't seem to be playing. Um, it's stone, solid stone, so not quite sure what that means, but maybe if you release the potential, then that will release the potential for me to be able to play the drum on his back,
Okay,
and that will march them all out of the room or something. That's all I've
I'll
got.
do it.
But
Shout
honestly,
them out.
I think
Look out if they start marching your way. Don't get trampled.
I honestly think we should just not do this. It seems like a big no-no. Like,
Such a nice sword.
yes, it's a very nice sword, but you know what's nicer? Not being dead. Not being dead sounds like a good idea. Like I'm up here next to the drum, so
I'm gonna send my sprite to see what y'all are doing because I'm all the way up here, and I'm just like, "What's going on down there?" I'm
yes,
sending my sprite to listen for me. So my sprite's hovering about there.
excellent. Your sprite sees someone standing near a sword that says "Release the potential," and there's a sign there saying all the poetry stuff that I said before. Um, and then you see also sees a wizard about 15 foot up one of these ceramic stone soldiers attempting to play the drum on the back of their soldier with a staff. And he's like, "Run, you fool!" No, he doesn't say that, but he's just like, "Oh, what's so? Am I getting down and we're just leaving? Leave the sword, leave the potential." I think that's a good idea. I
Did have one other thought. What if the potential is the potential stored inside of us? In which case, for me, if I was to get really, really angry, then maybe I could pull the sword out.
Yes. Yes, no, that could be it. So maybe I should leave and you guys can do whatever you want that doesn't get me killed.
Well, just wait outside, yeah? You don't have to leave the whole place. We want to finish the dungeon and get the rewards too, right?
This is where I sneakily say to him, "Hey, we'll stand in the corner, and when this dumb fuck gets killed, we'll just run. We'll be good."
Who are you saying that to?
I think he's saying that to Tim.
Actually,
Um,
I'm a long way away from Tim, aren't I? So,
Not really. It's not as far as it looks, remember?
yeah,
Aye.
well, yeah, this is a big room. Let's say you're about 50 feet away.
And look, you know, I think
Or
you know
actually,
Fancy Pants well enough
yeah.
to know that even if he did hear you say that, he'd pay it no mind. Like, he's still going to do what he's going to do.
Yeah, well, Tim's sort of like in a holding pattern. He's like, "Well, I'm kind of here already. So if you're going to do this, the best chance for the party is if we all survive. So if you're going to do this, I guess we're doing this."
All right, I'm gonna say a small prayer to Tempest. Get really, really angry. I'm just gonna think about all the bullshit I had to deal with as a soldier. Right, like from the day to day, um, stuff to actually having to fight in wars and how fucked that was, and that's just going to get me all like, sort of getting back into that combat fucking red zone kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll take hold of the sword and I will attempt to reef it out of the stone.
Yes. All right. Roll
I'll
me
mark off
a
a rage.
athletics chance
No
with
problem. And because I
advantage.
am raging, yes. Oops, my bad. I'll have to roll the second one because that wasn't an advantage. There we go. So a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yes. With a dirty 20, you rip and you rip and you feel the sword begin to give and it starts to come up and then all of a sudden it releases. Shotsmail, I will get you to roll a dex check as a door starts slamming down exactly where you are.
Oh no.
On me? Come on,
Can I?
you can't do that. I'm so good looking. Okay,
Wait, can you see that wall? Draw. Maybe I gotta draw a
I
wall.
got a 13.
Yes. Now, this will matter. Okay. Are you jumping into the room or out of the room?
I'm gonna stay with my friends foolishly and jump into the room.
Guys, we're supposed to
If
get
I
out
may.
of the room. Shit went wrong.
Yeah, I know,
All
but
right. So as that happens with a 13, it crushes the last part of your leg.
Oh no.
And no, you're not going to take crazy amounts of damage, but you just get a little like a graze. It sort of pushes your leg out, and you take a d6 of damage. That's 3 bludgeoning damage, crushing damage,
Ouch.
and you see as you hold up the sword of potential, you see all the soldiers begin to come to life. I'll get you all to roll initiative.
oh dear.
It's an 8.
Hey, me too. We're 8 buddies.
Yay.
I think we're fucked.
So what's this sword, Mod? I just had a great sword for now.
I
Yes,
hope it's the sort of commanding robots.
it is a
who
great
stand down the
sword,
fucking wall.
but as you pull it up, you feel a great power going to your body,
Ooh,
and you level up.
yeah. Level 2, huh? Alright.
Oh,
Well,
sorry,
that's cool.
did I not continue that sentence? You level
No.
up twice,
Oh. Oh, shitballs. Let's go.
Oh wow.
We'll go and get that done right now.
and you see the epic, like flamed Super Saiyan show going on as the potential is pulled out of the ground. Unfortunately, let's have a look at this. How do I? Hang on, I just got to throw in stupid creatures, don't I? Add to combat tracker. Add to. I won't add Christopher. I don't need to add that. Add to
While
combat
you're
tracker.
adding, I'll just get a quick drink.
You would. I'll let you do your sprite. How do I roll? How do I roll in? I'll just. What did I roll before? I think I rolled a 2. 3. It's a 5. And Tim says, "Right, I will." Oh shit! And you see, Tim. Let me just roll for these monsters. Please be low. Okay, excellent. So, let's do those half and that one. Okay, 12. All right. So, while he's getting a drink, these
And I'm back.
stone
Sorry, folks.
these stone soldiers all come to life. For some reason, I need to actually have another. What's a good token for it? Stone. I'll search stone.
So this is just a regular greatsword, otherwise what?
At the moment, yeah.
Yep, sweet. So
Uh,
one of those, I've got it on my thingy.
Stone giant, maybe?
So-
Stone golem, that looks good.
And just to be clear, the level up wasn't an area effect, was it?
No, it was not.
Didn't think so. Okay.
There we go. Got a whole heap of these. And just imagine they're sort of everywhere. Actually, I'll just fucking do it. It's easy.
Looks like they're everywhere.
It's easy. So many apologies, everyone, for this. D&D Beyond kind of screwed us, but this is easy enough. And we're playing a simple, fun game of the new D&D rules. So, the door has closed. You have your sword. And I'll just do add to combat tracker. I'll change the name of this one. Condition, token adjustment. Drummer boy. That doesn't mean there isn't more than one drummer boy, I'm just saying. How do I make this guy roll? Anyways, that guy is 12, and that guy is 4, and also that guy's actually 11 because it's a -1. All right, perfect. So Bill the Bastard's turn, unless you want him to go on your turn.
Do is sort of like trample up into the corner there, maybe kick Shartsmail a little bit because he's freaking the fuck out because he's trapped in an enclosed space with statues coming to life and he's not like. Oh wait a minute, is he actually? Let me just check. Is he a warhorse or is he? No, he's a riding horse. So yeah, no, he's not a warhorse. He ain't trained for this shit. He's not the horse I used to have in war. He's just a horse I picked up around the city. So yeah, he's trying to get the fuck out through what he used to recognize as the door.
Excellent. He panics and he sort of pushes Shartsmail. And yeah, he can't get out, so he's just sort of bucketing there.
Yep.
These
Dodge
stone
action probably.
these
Yeah.
stone golems are going to walk 10 feet, 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 10 feet. It's always fun. 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet.
Definitely be on the other side of that door.
Okay. So this one moves 10 feet and he's going to attack our good friend Tim Pereri.
Sorry, Tim.
He swings an attack, but as Tim is on the other creature, he is going to miss out on taking that damage, which is good. That's definitely what we want. Old man Cranky Pants, it is now your turn.
Okay. Seeing what seems to have transpired, might be a waste of a turn, but I'm just gonna try something. See what happens when I put the sword back.
Yeah, you slowly lower the sword back into the slot, and nothing happens.
Okay. In that case, I can't grab it back out again straight away, right? Obviously.
If you use your whole movement and everything to do that, yeah, I'll allow that. If you
I mean,
spend your,
like,
so it's sort of like your action to do it, but instead of moving, if you're gonna like reef it back out again,
yeah. I'm just thinking, yeah, look, fuck it. I might as well. I've woken him up now, right? So I'll pull it back out and I'll use my bonus action to extend my rage. That'll be me.
awesome. Well done, extending your range.
You
Shot
are Perry.
smell, your turn.
Okay, well,
No.
this horse is probably going to trample me unless I get on top of it. So I should probably get on top of this fucking horse. Will that take an actual action or just movement?
Half your movement.
Half my movement?
I,
Okay,
actually,
so
no. Actually, I'm going to check that.
I mean, it is odd for mounting, yes. But I would like to point out that it is a panicking horse and an animal handling check might be required.
I do like that. I'm just going to check the actual rules for
Yeah,
2024 mounting a horse, just to double check it is the same.
pretty sure it is.
Uh,
Yes, I like that. We're checking. And I mean, its
rules
name is Bill
definitions.
the Bastard, right? So just keep that in mind.
Mounting maybe. Monster, nuclear, riding, climbing, animal. It's not there. I'm going to search for it. Mount.
hey, by the way, my sprite is not in the turn order.
Just let it go on your turn.
Okay.
Armor training achievement. Carrying speed. Climb speed, no. Crawling creature type. Yeah, this is the first rule I haven't found straight away in here. Expertise, heavily obscure. Improvise, knocking out a creature, jumping, prone, swimming, surprise, study, step off, tremor sense, unconscious, utilize. Nope. Okay, let's.
Combo. Found it.
Yeah, where is it?
Mounting and dismounting. During your move, you can mount a creature that is within 5 feet of you, or dismount. Doing so costs the amount of movement equal to half your speed, round down. So same as it used to be.
Did you say it was in combat?
Yes, it's under combat, and then mounted combat, which is just after melee attacks.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if I may,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to mount this horse and then
Hot.
point blank my Eldritch Blast at Stony Boy over here.
I am gonna get you to do an animal handling check.
I'm going to do
It would be a disadvantage, but you know,
Oh,
He's met Bill the Bastard
yeah,
before. Bill
exactly.
probably hates him less than everyone else. Don't
no,
know.
apparently
Not
not.
today, though.
Alrighty. So you are scrambling to get up there. You can get up there, but you're gonna take a little bit of bludgeoning damage.
Can I just have Bill do that as his reaction?
No. It's not a full attack. It's like a smush.
Sure.
Uh, yeah, so just 2 bludgeoning damage and you get up there.
Ooh, I get up there. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have
Well-
control of the horse, but you're up there.
Like I said, Eldritch Blast at pretty close to point blank. So that's. Is it -2 or is it disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's even worse.
It's like a -5. But you got this.
Apparently
Nope.
No.
Not today.
Phew!
not. Okay.
Uh, Temporary is like, what? What the fuck? What? What? This
Sorry,
is,
Tim.
what the
we still have
fuck?
my fairy. We still have my fairy.
Oh, yeah, you can do your fairy, sorry. But Tim does yell out, what the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just like, sorry, Tim. My
I'm sure
bad.
you can do something. Okay, here we go. Can fly 40 feet. So it's gonna go straight for this cunt over here. And it's going to attack with its needle sword. Ready for the hardcore stuff? It's 11 to hit.
Oh, yeah. 11 hits.
Yeah. Does it do any damage, though?
8 piercing damage.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did 8 damage to it.
Yeah.
Take that.
Does it
And
look like
now
it
the end
actually
fight.
hurt it at all?
Actually, yes. You see
Okay.
a tiny, tiny scratch in the 20-foot statue.
I chiseled it.
Yeah, it looks a little bit better than before. It looks distinguished now.
Of course it does.
But no, you are your beautiful, beautiful sprite Fanta has done 8 damage. Excellent. Now Tim's turn. He's like, oh God, like it did no damage whatsoever. You see him holding on with one hand. Pulls out his spell book and he's quickly
You
scanning
can't
through.
see the scratch. I can see the scratch. How can you see the scratch?
He's gonna have a think about it, and he says, "All right, I think this should work." And he's made his decision. He's gonna go for it. He pulls out his quarterstaff and attempts to play the drum again
Oh no!
with a performance check. He attempts to play the drum. He starts beating the drum, and
Come
this
alive now.
time you can actually hear dunk 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 dunk. And as the drum is beating, you see the golems starting to, like these giant soldier statues, starting to slow down. And it is now Drummer Boy's turn, who's going to attempt to throw Tim off.
Oh no! Look out, Tim! Timmy!
Okay, that's a fail. He thrashes around and tries to throw Tim into the wall, but Tim manages to hold on and keeps beating.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. We definitely wanted that.
Yes, go Tim.
Bill the Bastard, it is now your turn.
Okay, Bill the bastard. Being
Yes.
sufficiently freaked out and having someone riding atop of him. Let me just check something 1 second here. Just 1 second. Yep. Okay. Sweet. So he's going to run as fast as he can in this direction.
Oh,
Trying to
gosh.
get towards someone familiar. I.e. me. You'll probably get about that far with a dash. Well, he can move 120 feet, so can he get to me down the corridor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how we're doing distance, so he's just going to run as far as he can down here.
Well, I think one of the things is it is going to
Make a lot of attacks of opportunity.
well, I'm gonna just roll because it's a little bit hard on you because the statues aren't very well defined where their distance is.
Yeah,
So
no, I
I
fully understood that I might actually get it from all of them because they have, have halberds which have reach and it's not as big as it looks. So I fully understood what I was getting into.
okay, excellent. Well, okay.
I rolled animal handling, by the way, and I'm not sure if I should tell you. Um,
Well, you didn't need to roll animal handling yet, but
oh,
I will roll of the 3 people that had swings. One of the ones with a giant halberd has hit you
oh dear.
or
Me
hit Bill the
alone.
bastard. Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I'm not rolling to everyone. I should be rolling to everyone.
Just so you know, there is a military saddle on him, so there will be advantage on any checks to remain mounted for
oh,
the weather.
Excellent to hear. So that's 19 damage to Bill.
Okay, so let me just have a look. See here. I just need to check what the okay. So the second hit
Yeah.
took him out.
Oh no, that was one hit. So
Oh,
yeah,
well, he's a
three
goner.
three of them swung and one of them
Yeah.
hit for 19.
Well, whichever one hit him, he's like bye, Bill.
Okay, so that's
It's been nice
just
knowing
okay. So I don't have to roll animal
I'll
handling.
do here. You can roll a dex save though.
you.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say it's a good one. It looks like I did a roll.
Mm.
Excellent. Yeah, you did a beautiful front roll. So it's a stone. Oh shit, no. Um, so that's your turn. So you're just you didn't roll that far away. Get fucked. To there.
Yeah, you wish.
I'm gonna say I didn't actually touch my character then. Someone else moved it.
No, 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 no. Yeah, that's all right. I moved the horse. I was just taking the piss. Um,
Oh, gotcha. My bad. Sorry.
you're right.
Oh,
You're
I
right.
moved my character there and you caught me.
Yeah.
5. So we've had another swing at Tim over here. So the 5 was the disadvantage because he's striking another guy on a thrashing thing.
Yeah.
So that
Try not
missed.
to hit his
Um,
body, I guess.
Christopher, I'm not going to attack. The other ones all move 10 feet. I'm just going to do it as a group
I
because,
think Christopher's actually just hanging out of my hair. If I get hit in the head, he might cop it.
yeah, no, at the moment, Christopher's in one of these soldiers' hairs. He got a bit confused.
Oh, yeah,
He's just
nice.
chilling.
Yep, not fair.
He's in no danger of being attacked.
Yeah,
Um,
sick.
though I am going to roll to see if it's going to attack this sprite. No, no, he's not. He's going to attack the sprite. The sprite
Yeah,
attacked
Sprite
him.
attacked him.
Yeah,
Right.
that sounds fair.
You're
So
the
let's
best.
do that roll. And that's a miss. That's lovely. And then these two. All close in on Shartsmail. Old man Creaky Pants. It's now your turn.
Okay.
Now,
So,
although you leveled up, were you missing any health points before?
no.
No, that's right. Shartsmail was the one that got crushed. All good.
Good?
All good.
Yeah, luckily you rolled well on your deck save. That could have been that could have been unconscious right there.
So how close can I get to like right here?
I will say you can pretty much get there
Cool.
if you want to
Yeah,
go there.
very nice. Yep, exactly what I want to do. Well, yeah, that'll do for now.
So your
In
rage
which
is still
case,
going.
yeah, I'm already in a rage. Just checking what other things I do now. Okay, so I'm going to attack recklessly.
Excellent.
Because I'm a bit angry. So reckless is a little different now. But it's still basically the same thing. It's just when you make your first attack roll on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on attack rolls using strength until the start of your next turn. The attacks against you have advantage during that time. But it's effectively the same thing. I just have to. It's defining that I absolutely have to state it that I'm doing it when I make my first attack roll for a turn. So that's cool.
All right.
Yep, the rest of my rage stuff doesn't do anything yet. I do have Savage Attacker, so I can reroll my damage dices when I hit things. Excellent. Cool, good to know. Alright, I believe I still only get one attack.
Yes.
Yep, I don't have a extra bonus action attack or anything. I'm not a Berserk Barbarian, so I have the Great Sword in hand currently.
Yeah, give it a go.
Alright. That's going to be a 17.
17 is a hit. And yeah, you cleave into it. And it does seem to do extra damage to this monstrosity.
Okay. It'd be 15 is the roll. So let's roll the dice twice. Take 15.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you.
Total
I'm a
damage.
Savage Attacker.
Yeah. Boom. And then I will stow the Greatsword as part of that attack action.
Awesome. Excellent. So the you've hit that one. You've done your bonus action.
I have a bonus action or anything, but I don't really have a bonus
Yeah,
to do anything.
All right.
Let's just see.
Shartsmell, you're up now. You're on deck.
Okay, I'm on deck, and I'm also I'm on death's door here, so I'm gonna disengage if I may.
It's a good idea.
And I'm going to run.
Well, you won't be getting any temporary HP from me on my next turn.
Oh, are you running downwards? You can run downwards.
Well, to where I'm running downwards, yeah, because all these bastards are upwards.
Yeah, all good.
So
I think that's a smart move.
Yeah. I'm straight.
So move to wherever you would like to go. If you use your action, oh no, you disengage. So just there's good now.
And then I'll get my
Sprite, known Fanta,
to give this guy here next to him a good punch in the face.
Oh, hello. I've been disconnected. Reconnect.
You rolled an 8 to hit.
Funnily enough, that's a critical, and you kill it.
Nice.
Take that.
Oh wait, no, sorry, you missed, and
damn,
yeah, unfortunately.
It's
a shame. You'd think a sprite would be able to kill a 20-foot tall stone statue with a single stab of a sword.
You would think so.
Like, mechanically, it makes sense.
Especially when it rolls a 2 to hit.
And as the DM says that with your nat 20 perception for before you hear the goblins go, ooh, damn! Yeah, so you guys, that's that. You've moved, and the thing attacked. Excellent. Temporary is going to keep beating on that drum. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. They slow enough that the drummer boy on his turn does not try and throw Tim off.
So
Bill the Bastard is dead, unfortunately. The stone golems have basically they only single move a little bit. And the two that are right next to you, the one that's further away swings from his distance, and this one swings down at you. It does have advantage, but it seems to be swinging a lot slower.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Hang on, I'll open up the stat block. This is a different stat block than I would have had if D&D Beyond didn't fuck me, but I just want to see if I can do it. with super disadvantage.
Oof.
And I'll roll it to everyone.
Miss. Brilliant. That worked though.
And the regular one is just going to roll to hit. That one. And this is actually what I meant to do with super disadvantage, so I apologize for that. That's 3d12. That's d10. That's d10, dude. That's d10. So 25 or... There you go. So the one that's standing over you brings up its halberd and slams it down here. And it's going to do, unfortunately, 16 damage to you of slashing damage.
That already halved?
No, no.
Okay, so 8.
Yeah,
Range.
it's already halved because you see these things are attacking slower.
Okay, yeah, but then I can still halve again for rage, right?
Yes, yeah, so
Yeah,
it's down to 8. But it slams into you. Now, when it slams into you, you notice it has stopped moving and you're sort of pinned to the ground with this giant halberd. So it's like sort of half chopping you in half and you're sort of into the ground with a giant halberd pushing against you, already cleaved into you for a whole 8 damage of your 44 hit points.
Oh.
And yeah, so it's your turn, but you are currently sort of pinned to the ground with this halberd.
Alright, can I position? Is it possible to get enough leverage to try and push the halberd and this guy backwards? Effectively grapple shove type deal.
With your rage, I will give you advantage on athletics check to sort of get yourself out.
See. It's gonna be a 25.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You do the whole, you grab the blade and push it, and it sort of falters back on whatever gears are holding this stone in place,
Sick.
and you slide yourself out.
I assume that's my action?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
But you do notice that all the machines at the moment, all those stone soldiers have stopped moving.
Okay, cool. Alright, keep beating that drum, Timmy boy! And then I'm gonna move however far I can move while they're not trying to do anything to us towards the entrance. See if we can get it open.
Yeah. Hey, shot smell?
Okay. So since the fuckers are distracted,
There they are.
I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Old Man Cranky Pants and see if we can find a way back that way, since this way looks like a bit of a dead end.
Oh shit. I've got to actually retro fucking Cascade or whatever it is. I got to go back in time a bit. This guy would have had an attack on the sprite.
Oh, yes.
I did forget about the sprite, so
It's very true.
I'll just roll to hit to everyone. To hit is 6, so that's 14 to hit. Doesn't hit, does it?
Yep.
What is the sprite's AC?
15.
Okay.
One more would have done it.
Okay, excellent. Woof. Okay, let me just see. How much health does the sprite have, by the way?
Probably more than me.
Yeah, probably. That would have only been 6 damage.
Actually, yes. It's got the same full health as me, 10. Except it's full.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And it would have been fine anyway, because I was rolling damage with disadvantage. and it rolled a 222 if it went through. So that's good. So yes, that's good. It's now your turn.
Okay. Well, like I said, moved up about there. In fact, I don't have any other action. I might as well dash.
Yeah, man. And I suppose Fairy's coming too. So you guys make your way up to the door, and
Just
Tim.
as he's getting close to me, I just want to let him know, like as he calls out, I'm just like, I got a feeling you stick by me, you might be looking a bit better when it comes around to me again. Trying to in character let him know that I can give him temporary hit points if he's within 10 feet of me at the start of my turn.
I as he's saying this while I'm walking, I move over and say, "What are you talking about?"
Just stay close.
Right.
It gets to Tim's turn, and Tim keeps beating the drum,
Mhm.
and all the soldiers have stopped now. And now they've stopped. You see the door at the far end of the corridor start to open.
Nice.
It goes through. You guys keep going to the door. I'm just going to
Yep.
move yous up there. You guys are through if yous want.
Oh yeah, but what I want to do then is get to the door and I'll take out so I want to keep the sword obviously. I'll take out my, you know what? No, we'll probably, yeah. This is probably an appropriate use for I've got to save a comrade. I'm going to take out my old rifle. I'm
Yep,
going to prop it where this door thing is, right?
yep.
I'm going to be like, all right, now Timmy, run that fuck! And I'm going to wait, and I'm going to hold this thing here to try and like jam the door so that Tim can get out before it slams shut again.
Okay. So when I said door, I may have been a little bit uh disingenuous. It's more of a giant Indiana style thing of stone coming down.
That's what I actually pictured.
Okay, cool. So you're putting
Yeah,
the gun there to like block it.
yeah, to try.
Okay,
Or maybe
cool.
maybe I'd be better off doing that with a great axe. I don't know. But you know,
Yeah, oh no, you can give it a go. Yeah, so Tim is like, all right, so they should be stationary, and if I stop playing, it should be all right for me to run down.
well, not sure. So I'm gonna hold the door. Try.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like stop playing, and I'll just sort of wait and see what happens, because maybe it's over. That'd be good, right? If it was just over.
Yeah, sure.
So he stops playing, and the second he stops playing, the door starts coming down again,
All right. Yeah. Not looking good, Timmy boy.
and he starts playing again, and like the door stops just above all of your heads, and he's like, "Tun, tun, 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 tun," it goes back up.
Oh no.
All right.
Um,
So
Can you play while you're walking?
drum stuck to a statue.
yeah, what he said, the drum's stuck to a goddamn statue.
Do any of us have another drum? Maybe it doesn't have to be that drum.
I don't know.
I don't have a drum. I've been
Yeah.
checking this whole time for musical instruments.
Are any of the statues closer to us got drums as well?
You're gonna have to roll a perception check for that. At the moment, it
Yep.
doesn't look like it.
Okay, I'll give a perception check. One second. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Ah, a 10.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, damn. Okay, look, hear me out. Hear me out. It's gonna take a bit of time, but I'm gonna skin, kill the bastard, tan the hide, find something round and hollow, put the thing over, tie it in, and like make a drum. How's that sound? Can you keep drumming for that long, Timmy?
He just rolled a con check. You can hear his drumming faltering.
Oh no. Oh no. Ah, fuck, what are we doing? What are
So
we doing?
I'm gonna just start slightly edging away from the door.
I'm just as he starts to step away, can I try and grab him?
Yeah, you can grab him. I won't make. I'll let you guys role play that out how that works. I won't make you roll for that.
I'm just like, that's not what soldiers do. You don't leave a man behind. No, that.
Wait, I can't see you. Are you still there?
I'm still here,
I
Tim.
gotta admit, I'm actually really scared right now.
We're here for you, from a safe distance.
Fuck. I'm gonna start like scrambling through my pack to see if there's anything I've got that'll be, useful.
Honestly, like my arm is getting really tired. I'm holding on to the. I'm like suspended in the air, and also playing with a quarterstaff on a drum. My arms are getting really
Right, your
tired.
other arm.
Like, god damn it. So he's going to roll an intelligence check. There's something like right on the, like you might say one point higher, and he might have had a really good idea of what he could do to potentially get out of this.
Oh no.
He's like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I thought of it. I'm just so stressed. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh,
Look. I got an idea. And I'll run back into the room because I forgot that on the back of my horsey is a chest, and I'll rummage through the chest, grabbing a few things out of it. Or maybe just grab the chest as well. Yeah, I'll just grab the whole chest. Run back to the door. Right
yeah.
now, the chest is probably a good thing to have this set with. Maybe it'll help the
As soon as
chest
he gets the chest back to the door, right? Struck by an insanely good idea. I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and start hammering a rhythm on the chest.
Oh, I
Oh.
like this. I like this.
Okay. All right. Yep. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. Now, try see what happens if you stop now, Timmy. See if this works.
Do I
All
need
right.
to roll performance?
Yeah. You can roll performance.
Okay, because I've got a +3 in performance. And it's a good 19. Look at that.
Oh, dude, you drum a beat that fills all of you with confidence that you've just found the answer.
Nice.
Oh no.
That's it. He's like, I think this might work.
All
I
right.
don't like it when the GM says it that way.
It,
I
it's
love it.
it's
It's
good.
great.
It's good. I feel
That's-
confident. I feel confident enough to stop drumming. Okay, I'm just gonna stop drumming and then I'm gonna run for the exit.
All right.
And he stops drumming, and as soon as he stops drumming, the door starts coming down again.
Gosh.
I hammer even harder on the chest.
He starts drumming again to keep the door. He's like, oh god, my arm's so tired. My arm's so
All right.
tired.
Look. The other option is Tim, and I sort of shut smell over a little bit and open the chest up and reach inside and hold up the great big bag that has the international sign for kaboom written on the side of it. Is I blow the door and you just dodge those fuckers on your way out. You got spells and shit, right?
Don't step on that.
Yeah. He's getting really tired, and he's like, he's gonna do one last intelligence check before he drops.
Sure.
He's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and while he's thinking, I'll be getting.
He
I've got a
goes,
satchel.
don't you have a summon with you? Couldn't you just send a summon? And then he drops off.
Where did he drop off?
He can't hold on anymore. He drops down the 10 feet.
Oh no! Oh no!
And he's like, can't you send the sprite
That's
to
a good
like
point.
to drum? And then
That's-
he drops. We're gonna roll initiative for him and the soldiers as the door starts coming down.
Right, are you sending the sprite in, Jeff? It's your sprite.
I'm sending in the sprite, and the sprite is going to go straight for the drums.
Nice.
All right, so Sprite go on the drums. I'll say you can fly over most of them. And I'll say of the 4 in the path, 1 will get a disadvantage attack at the Sprite, and 1 will get a regular. Just
What
as
if
he's...
I go with the sprite and try and protect it? Can I take one of those hits?
And what if I call out, Fanta, you're fantastic?
we might have to just do initiative.
No, I don't wanna, lock shit down.
No, I think, like, I don't know if it's a very... Listen, there's a chance someone could make it there. But the door is going to close.
Yeah.
And so it is very bleak at the moment. So running in is fine if you want to. It very well, like, it's TPK style.
Like, yeah, but just here's my thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
I
hearing you.
run in and help protect the sprite, and the sprite gets to the drum and starts drumming. The statues all stop and the door opens again. And then me and Tim both just walk out. And I can even collect the fucking saddle and stuff off my horse.
Yeah, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Fuck it.
No, like I'm
Right.
saying, like, I'm just
Yeah.
making you. I'm trying to be very translucent that this is a bleak scenario,
I'm aware.
and
I just can't leave Tim behind, right? And like, if the sprite goes pop before it gets there,
yeah, Tim might go pop before anyone gets there.
oh, it's like that, is it?
Yeah, he
Oh
has to leg it now,
yeah.
and he's lost half his movement.
Playing the drums?
So I'm going to do initiative. I think if we do initiative,
Yeah.
that would be the best way. Because if Tim rolls high, I'd say. So if you guys roll, so yeah, so oh gosh, please. Oh, thank fucking Christ. So he's low. Oh wait, no, that's bad. Okay, I'll roll for the monsters around him right now. Yeah. So at least one of them's got an attack on him while he's prone.
I know.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Easy.
I'll give you, because you're a barbarian with danger sense. You do the Sherlock Holmes. You look around the room. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh wow.
Because this is your... I believe you've still got danger sense, don't you?
Not exactly, but I do have a bump to my perception from my subclass, or from level 3 or whatever it is. So it's
Oh, what does barbarian have now? Level 2, no danger sense, no advantage on dex saves.
Maybe I do. Yeah, so danger sense, advantage on deck saves.
Yeah, so this is similar to a dex. Dex save is reacting to that stuff.
Yeah.
This is you're picking up on the danger, and you got a 22.
Yeah, what I also have is the new thing is primal knowledge. So while raging and make an ability check using one of the following skills, you can make it as a strength check, even if it normally uses a different ability, and then you have a choice between your barbarian skills. And I chose perception for that one.
Hell yeah.
So I use my strength for perception instead of my wisdom, which is significantly better. At least I'm supposed to. What? Hang on. Perception is sitting at... Okay, I have proficiency in perception. My roll isn't applying that.
5. Dead.
While raging, and I'm not currently raging, that would have subsided. It's been a couple of turns, so yeah, never mind.
18. 10. All right. So, Yeah, you look in and you're about to leap in, and you look at the look in Tim's eye and the things around him as they're closing around him.
Uh-oh.
It is like it's a 99% chance this dude is dead. And he looks up at you and he says, "Run, you fool."
I'm sorry, Tim.
I'm gonna get
The
my
other way.
sprite to run out as quick as it can.
Yeah, man, you can go for it. The sprite we can resummon. Like, I think it's one of those things where, like, that might be the only thing. Otherwise, like, the sprite's flying, so you're not really going to take a hit for it. It's more when it gets to here. So, what I'll do is I'll get you to...
Sprite drumming didn't do anything, so
move the
sprite
sprite, like, with an action and a move. Does the sprite have any spells? Is there anything we can do with that?
It doesn't have much. It's got enchanting bow, which does 1 piercing damage and gives whatever it hits the charmed condition. And heart sight. 1 creature within 5 feet of the sprite can't see. Oops, I've been disconnected.
That's not going to do much. All right, so you can get there, but you're going to take 2 attacks, okay? 1 with disadvantage. So first attack. I'll do the one with disadvantage first. How about that?
Okay.
So this is the first one. There you go. That's a miss. That's good. Second attack. Okay, that's a hit.
Oh dear.
But if we get another roll like we did last time, so that, sorry, that was, I did roll to self. I keep doing roll to self, but that was a 14 on the roll. So it hit by about 8. If it's low damage, you might, look at that.
Nice.
Sprite takes 4 damage. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to roll some attacks on Tim. It's 1 hit. And the other one's already... Oh no, damn. I was about to say use his reaction, but it's their turn.
I think my sprite's in the wrong spot. It should be up here hitting an instrument, shouldn't it?
Down with Timmy trying to hit that one.
Oh, I'm loving this. Loving this.
What?
Timmy's unconscious, but he's not dead.
Awesome.
That's pretty good for 2 attacks with advantage from these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what it comes down to. So your sprite is about to roll a performance check.
That's right.
The performance check has to beat a 10, so it has to be an 11 or more. You are rolling with disadvantage because you are a tiny sprite playing on a giant 9-foot-tall drum.
No, no.
Actually, God, fuck, I should make it super disadvantage. Your strength is fucking -4.
Yeah, he got a 5 anyway, dude.
No! Okay. All right, so Tim may still have a chance here. Tim is going to Misty Step.
Go, Timmy. I knew he had spells.
The door is closing.
Oh, no.
He Misty Steps to there. Oh, fuck, no, he's unconscious. No, Timmy!
Oh, no.
I was so proud of him. Hang on. Roll his death save. Come on, Nat 20. Come on, Nat 20.
Nat 20.
He's got this. Come on, Timmy. Would anyone mind if I re-rolled that?
Not at all.
Let's do it.
I want Timmy to live.
I kind of do as well. Oh, fuck, no. Okay, no Nat 20. Okay.
Look, hear me out, hear me out. What if he lives But from now on, he has to walk around with crutches and he can't really talk right. All he can say is his own name.
What's that? Did you say you guys want to use your heroic inspiration on him?
Yes.
I don't have any, but yeah.
Doesn't matter. We all want Tommy to live.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Timmy is still unconscious. No nat 20 to get him up. Okay. So they've had their attacks. Go performance check. With disadvantage.
Why so mean?
Because you're a tiny, tiny creature. And it's a 9-foot drum. And you're doing it with a sword. Not
I
quite.
got an 8.
Not quite. It had to be an 11.
Oh man.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Well, Timmy
Timmy.
did. His second roll was so he's got 2 positives.
Yeah.
His third one is a failure, but I haven't. It's not that turn yet. So,
But isn't the next time he gets hit like fucking critical dead time?
oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Well, let's make sure he gets hit. He gets hit.
Yeah.
He
Bye,
takes
Timmy.
he takes 2
Sorry.
death saving throws, and the next one, if this hits at all, Timmy's dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Tim Pereri has been slaughtered as the halberd comes down and he's separated into 3.
Just
Oh.
as I thought of the fucking way we could have saved him right from the
Ow.
start. Well, that's easy. I've got a +3 charisma, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
A +3 performance. So if I just started beatboxing,
Beat of your own drum. Beat of your own drum.
I love it.
That probably would have worked. God damn it. Sorry, Timmy.
Yeah, I think that would have been allowed.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I thought about pulling out the old man beer gut and starting to do these ones at the door, but
Yeah, no, like 100%. The Timmy's dead, and now the sprite is trying to play, but sees Timmy dead. Is the sprite gonna like disappear or run away, or what's he doing?
I'm just looking at this. My find familiar spell, which gets it in the first place, is at will.
Mhm.
So I could if I'm not wrong about this,
It
doesn't
has
that mean-
ingredients.
Oh, it has ingredients.
Yeah,
What are the
like
ingredients?
50 gold's worth of incense and shit that you got to burn in a brass brazier over an
Oh,
hour ritual.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that the ranger though?
Oh wait, no,
I
that's
think-
no, yeah, that's your companion. No, sorry, I could totally wrong. I was thinking it was well, that's fine, familiar.
I'm a warlock.
But
let's-
it may be different for you. Oh yeah, he's a
let's
warlock.
have-
He's not a ranger.
Warlock, pack to the chain, find familiar, cast it as a magic action without expending a spell slot.
But what about components?
Yeah. And I don't think I have.
But you can just unsummon him and resummon him without, like, if he doesn't die,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
just
do that.
dismiss him, like dismiss him as like an action or a bonus action or whatever to his pocket dimension, and then resummon him again without those costs
Ah,
where you are. Yeah, so you can just go boop boop and he's fine.
in that case, you come to me, little. Oh wait, have I got the right one? They're all so small.
You've
That's
done
what's
well.
nice.
So far, unfortunately, Sergeant Placeholder was killed.
Hmm.
Reserve, the druid, noped and just left.
Yep.
And Temporary, the wizard, was unfortunately
Got
slain.
smushed. Yep.
But you
There's
did
one
get,
other guy guarding the door.
yeah. Well, that was Fizz's character. I wasn't
Ah.
willing to bring him in.
Yeah,
But
fair.
the good thing is you went up 2 levels
Point,
for picking up the sword and releasing the
Yeah.
potential.
at
Okay.
this point, I'm actually going to turn to his character and say, man, that would have gone so much cooler if we had like some elf fighting with us or something. Wouldn't that have been great?
You mean like the guy that just got smushed?
No, before that, that guy that ran off when I gave him the bouquet.
Ah, yeah, well, maybe if you hadn't been so insensitive.
What do you mean? I gave him a bouquet.
I've already explained this to you. Look, my brain doesn't work so good no more. You know this. How do I get this more than you do? You're supposed to be the one that's good with people.
What?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So, so
And
Hello,
and
I'm the good with people guy.
and you guys get out the door and you turn around and you see the elf has come back
oh, gosh.
and he says, "Right, I got a little bit upset. I'm sorry about." And he looks at you guys and he's like, where's the other? Where's Tim?"
Um,
I am very sorry.
yeah,
Oh,
Tim.
oh God. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck this. Nope. I'm
But
gonna.
wait.
Nope. Yes, yes.
He, ha- he hasn't been dead very long.
Can you play
Wait.
the drums?
Yes. I've got my drum kit right here. And he
Oh,
walks over and he holds out this beautiful drum kit. And yeah, you can see all around the side. There's like depictions of soldiers and fighting. He's like, he's like,
Perfect, perfect.
I used to play, for the military band. Uh,
Ah, excellent. So start playing, and we might be able to save Tim. Wait, can you also cast Revivify?
uh no.
Oh, well then, never mind.
All right. Well, I'm here. I do have a drum with me. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but
It
just
would
to
have
be
been
clear,
really useful back there. Let me just. Had you been with us in that last room, Tim would be very much alive.
oh, so it's my fault. It's my fault that I was presented with a bouquet of elf ears.
No, that was the
here's where I
insensitivity of my friend. I've
That
explained to him why
where
that was
like
bad.
I'm
this is
not.
where I
And
come
and
into
and, and look and look
sensitivity.
and look.
I'm
I
gonna be
like
sensitive. I'm gonna be sensitive.
just shh,
Look,
shh,
look,
shh,
my friend here
Shards mail.
wasn't very sensitive before, and I'm really sorry about that.
Do you mean you
I
weren't very sensitive
really hope
before?
that you can find it in your heart to forgive him and rejoin us.
He means you,
Well,
himself. And
well.
and look,
Here's what I'll do. If you're willing to say I shit stain,
You shit stain.
right? That's it. I'm out. I'm out. This is bullshit. Everyone around you dies. I don't know why anyone does this. And he starts walking away. He's like, honestly, can you believe this motherfucker? And like he kills absolutely everything. And you hear the goblins going, yeah, that dude fucking kills, man. He's awesome. He's like, no, not like that. Oh, I fucking hate goblins. And he just walks off and
hey
disappears.
guys, he's got elf ears. I'm calling out to the goblins. Just over this dude's attitude now.
Whoa, let's get that motherfucker. Jack him, jack him. And I'm just gonna roll two rolls.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll him with athletics, and I'm just gonna roll super advantage for them. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. You hear some fucking hardcore ganking, uh,
Oops.
and you come out, and yes, the other member of your party has been dismembered.
Oh, that was a member of our party. Whoops.
Yeah. But don't worry, it was a placeholder team.
Yeah.
Um, the revolving door system.
Yeah.
And he's like,
At this
no.
point, feeling very sorrowful for all the things that Cranky Pants has done. I will
What are you on about?
I will offer him the bouquet of ears.
Do you mean the dismembered guy? Or me?
No, I've been carrying it this whole time. That bouquet of elf ears.
And who are you offering it to?
You.
Oh,
I give it to you as a gift to show that I forgive you for the way that you just scared off all our allies.
And
is
yes,
that right?
so you guys
Hang on.
yeah, sorry, go.
I just like to look very closely at Shark's mail for a moment. His ears pointed. Do you have pointy ears, Shark's mail?
That's a really good question, and I think that that's the kind of question that's better left to
You're an orc, so yes.
scholars and academics.
Oh, and orc. You mean orcs like what came from elves?
No, we're different.
Oh,
And and look, you can barely see my ears. They're like wrapped up in horns.
especially because I'm about to try and
Yo,
cut them off.
yo, did you say someone's got motherfucking elf ears up here?
Yeah, this dude. Look at them. They're a bit green, but they're pointy.
Fucking get him! Get him! And they all start running down the corridor towards you. And that's where we'll
Nice.
end tonight's session.
Yes, perfect.
This is why I love D&D.
Yes.
Just yes,
Okay.
and ourselves into oblivion.
Right. No, but it's okay because next week we get to start with a really cool maneuver called the Goblin Blender.
This is
Ah,
called, this is the Great Dungeon Brawl.
Yeah. Like, with my axe, I have an ability called Cleave. Means
Yeah?
I can kill 2 goblins a turn.
gotcha.
Oh, you can't kill shit. Oh! They're all running
Killed
down
your
towards you.
mama.
Oh! And one of them stabs that guy.
Yeah, it's one of those goblins that do
But yeah,
that.
no, that's where we'll end it.
Yeah,
With
absolutely.
the entire backup army, replacement army, that the replacement killers have all been exterminated, which is
Oh
horrible.
well. Oh
Sergeant
well.
Placeholder, otherwise known as Kenny Placeholder, dead.
Uh-huh.
Tim
Yep.
Pereri, dead.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
Rez Irv, also
Hmm.
dead. Very sad.
Very sad, but also it was very heroic the
Yeah,
way they died.
the
Well, they saved our
goblins,
lives.
the goblins all died. They all said they died heroically and they were extremely
Hey,
delicious, the ones they
um, my little fingers are running out here.
ate. But guys, thank you very much for hanging out and
Wait.
playing.
I think you forgot someone.
Who?
Uh, Das Machina. Deus Das Machina. Isn't he supposed to be following us around?
Deus Machina?
Deus Das Machina, yeah.
I I don't think so. Was that a character that I made up?
It's a character the Greeks made up.
Okay. Okay. And
And it's when you put a god statue on a crane and oh no, sorry, Deus Ex Machina. That's what it's called, Deus Ex Machina. And you put him on there, and he just resolves everything because he's the god. And
oh,
they did that because their Greek tragedies often ran themselves right into corners they couldn't write themselves out of, and they just bring a god into it.
oh, that's cheating.
That's the Greeks, man.
Well, I think this would be the opposite of that. But
Right.
if everything went right and the gods sorted out the problem, you guys would be fine. But you literally lost like more than half your party.
Yeah.
Like I think Deus Ex Machina would be like if everything turned out alright because like you had divine
Yeah.
gifts.
Whereas I'm thinking, as a part of a two-member war band, more or less, um, my our warlock's not the best choice because I can't take a hit, and there's only one tank. It's like shit, man.
You should be fine.
I'm fucked.
No,
But
you'll
no,
be fine. You'll be
here's the way
fine.
I look at it. Here's the way I look at it. If my
Like
character
this.
and non-survivable, then I'll get to make a new one pretty quick.
Dude, here's the thing about a warlock, bro. So you're only level 1. Give it a minute.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed that you pulled the sword. I think that's a good idea. I think we
it was
just
a shiny looking sword.
I I wish Tim had some spells that could have helped, or any
Yep.
of the other guys were with you that could have helped.
Yep.
But
Whatever it is.
things happen, and when things happen, you have to deal with it.
Yep. And I've got a shiny new greatsword now, which I'm about to actually no, I won't be using that to split goblin skulls because I need to use my great axe so I can do cleave.
That's true.
Choppy choppy.
But when did you get the cleave? Is the mastery for level 1, or did you get it later?
No, it's
Fair
level
enough. Because one thing I was going to point out is I'm pretty sure you can actually change your mastery when you get a level.
1. Ah,
I'm not saying
see.
you should do that. I'm just saying
Well, I
potentially
could switch my
hunting rifle.
hunting rifle mastery over to greatsword.
Hang on, let me just have a
Then
look.
I'd be able
When
to
you
use
reach
my
certain
melee
barbarian
weapon
level, you gain the ability to use more kinds of weapon. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can practice weapon drills and change up to one of those weapon choices. I also count level changes. So
too. Yeah, fair.
100%, if you're going to get 2 levels, I can allow you to also get the mastery property of that weapon if you choose to.
Yeah, sick. I'll do that.
But yeah, your potential has
Okay.
been released.
Nice. Now we just need to get the same thing happening for yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys.
Maybe if we go the other way next week, there'll be something for him over there.
The way that smells really bad.
This is the way that smelled bad. We'll go the way that didn't smell bad.
Yeah,
Right.
you guys walk past the boss chamber, but that's all right.
That's all right. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Go find-
I'm
find-
sure it'll go well. But
Let's
no,
go find a magic staff that levels up my friend first.
no, that's not how it works. That was a one-off item.
Yeah, all right.
But we'll find out. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. It's good to hang out with you. I'm gonna go to bed.